Hello, Facebook world. How's everybody doing? I am Jeremy Koch, Managing Artistic Director for Farmers Alley Theater, and I'm so glad to be talking to all of you. Even though I'm not talking to you right now, I'm in my office. I feel like I haven't been in here forever. This is where I was for most of the COVID pandemic, and now that we're back to doing live theater, I'm so thrilled to be able to produce live theater for our Kalamazoo audiences once again. But this is a very special night, and I have a very special guest. And so I'm very happy to be in my very special office to present this person to you. Actually, I have two special guests. You will just have to see who they are. Well, you know, because you saw in the title who's with me. All right, fine, it's Hannah and Jason. But I just wanted to say hello and welcome, and thank you so much for being here. And they are joining me, Hannah and Jason are joining me because Hannah Elless is headlining a fundraising concert on May 12th and 13th to support Farmers Alley Theater, which, as you probably know, is a nonprofit 501c3 arts organization. And we need financial support to do high quality professional theater and bring joy and inspiration and education and entertainment to Kalamazoo, the Kalamazoo community, the city of Kalamazoo, and beyond. We hope to bring in many audiences, but of course, Kalamazoo is our home, and it is where we focus our attention the most. And so, Hannah has agreed to come and headline a concert, and she is so amazing, and she encapsulates so much of what Farmers Alley stands for in our mission. Hannah was raised here in Kalamazoo, born and raised, I think, I'll check on that. Born and raised in Kalamazoo, performed at Farmers Alley Theater, as well as the Kalamazoo Civic and other theaters in town, went to Western Michigan University, trained there, studied there, played leading roles there, and then graduated and went off to New York, and of course tackled it like the monster she is, and has many Broadway shows under her belt. I'll let her talk all about those. And now we get to bring her back and to say to Kalamazoo, hey, here's Local Girl Makes Good. You know, here's one of our own that we can be so proud of. And she's phenomenal. She's so darn talented. It's almost hard to describe everything that she can do. She plays basically every instrument. She can sing anywhere. She's a tremendous actor. She's a dancer. She's everything. And so we're so proud to have her headlining this fundraising concert, May 12th and 13th. And there's still some tickets available, shockingly. And you can get tickets at farmersalleytheater.com or by calling 269-343-2727. There is going to be food. There is going to be drinks. There is going to be phenomenal performance by Hannah, and she's going to be joined by some very special guests, and we will talk about those in a moment. And so if you want to support us, if you want to hear a Broadway star perform, if you want some great food and drinks and some wine, go ahead and grab a ticket. And so I guess it's enough of me chit-chatting all about it. I hope I've enticed you a little bit to grab a ticket. If not, I'm sure Hannah and Jason will do an even better job. And so I think let's let Hannah talk a little bit about who she is and why she has come here, and a little bit about the show that she has prepared for you. She did a little trailer video, a little teaser video that I would like for you to watch right now. Julie.
Hi everyone, I'm Hannah Elless, Kalamazoo native and Broadway performer. I'm thrilled to announce that I'm headed back to Southwest Michigan to perform an evening of songs and stories at Farmers Alley Theater in honor of their annual gala. We've put together a program for you that is uplifting, upbeat, and just downright fun. Come join us Friday, May 12th or Saturday, May 13th. Tickets are selling fast, so don't miss out. I hope to see you there. But if baby I'm the bottom, you're the top.
Yes. Oh, and there she is. And there she is.
Who is that woman?
Who was that magical mystery woman? It looked a lot like you.
She's like showered and she like has like a jacket on. First of all, thank you for having me.
Hello, dear friend. Oh my gosh. It's been it's been about a year since I've seen you. You were delightful and generous enough to come and see our production of Bright Star, which of course you starred in and created a role in on Broadway. And you came to Farmers Alley to see our production, and we were just so grateful to have you there. And now here it is, almost a year later, and I'm so glad to see
And
you
I'm
on this
coming back.
screen, and you're coming back.
I was thinking that Bright Star lyric in Asheville, she says, "You can come on home to me." And I was like, that's what I'm doing. I'm coming back to Southwest Michigan. I haven't performed in Kalamazoo like I'm going to be with you all. I mean, in 13, 14 years. So this is wild. You
What
know, in New York City, when we do concerts here, maybe you're singing like a song or two in a concert. And I keep telling everyone, it's like, I'm coming back. We are singing so many songs for you. I mean, it's going to be a very tasteful evening of, you'll be done in 85 minutes, but it's so many songs. It's just a whole evening of just joy, and we've just chosen songs that are like funny and fun. There are so many guest artists. I'm gonna be able to sing with you, Jeremy, for the first time,
I
really.
mean,
I mean, we did Jane Eyre
we did Jane Eyre, and you bit
at
my
Farmer's
ear. You
Alley,
bit a
but
piece of my ear off. You were my crazy
yes,
wife in the attic. Spoiler alert. Uh,
that's true. We aren't doing any material from Jane Eyre. So
no,
Jeremy said he needed both of his ears. Whatever. I was like, you have two. Can't you give one up
they grew back.
for the sake of art? But we're not singing from Jane Eyre. But Jeremy and we're singing from Into the Woods.
We are one of my favorite shows. I'm so
Yeah,
excited.
which is Tony nominated this year.
It's
In
back.
fact, it's
I'm
back.
gonna have to
So
do
we're
my best
singing.
Brian Darcy James, and you'll do your best Sarah Bareilles. No, we'll do our
I
best Jeremy
just
and
saw
Hannah.
him riding his bike today down the
Mm,
street. I
he's
saw Brian
amazing.
Darcy James just riding his bike down the street in New York. So I
He's
thought that
incredible.
was
I love him so much.
funny. He is.
What's okay? Other than so at Farmers Alley, you were in our production of Jane Eyre. That was your Farmers Alley debut. That was back in
Wow.
2009. Yeah,
Whoa.
like April of '09, something like that. And then a few months later, you played Pickles in Trailer Park.
Trailer Park, the Great American Trailer Park Musical, which is still just the highest peak of my career. If anyone saw that, it truly is the most fun. It's just the best thing that ever happened to me was that show. I'm
We
always trying to get you guys to do that show again. I'm like,
we
"Don't we
might.
wanna do Trailer Park
We
again?"
might. Promise me something. When you win your first Tony, will you say in the speech something like, "This is amazing, but it's not anywhere close to the feelings I felt when I played Pickles in Trailer Park at Farmers
You
Alley." Will you
you
please do
heard
that?
it here. Yes, you heard it here first, folks. I will include that.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I did Trailer Park, and then did I do Blood Brothers
Yeah,
after that?
the next summer or 2 summers later, Blood Brothers. And so
Yeah,
I was wondering, you mentioned, like, not having performed in Kalamazoo. Was Blood Brothers the last time that you actually, like, performed in Kalamazoo?
yeah. I mean, it's been, New
I
York
guess
City,
Western.
and I
Western
mean, but
stuff.
no, I was graduated at that point.
Hmm.
I graduated from Western. I did a couple shows at Farmers Alley, and then started in Chicago, went on
Yeah,
tour
you
with
did.
Mamma Mia, made my Broadway debut in Godspell, and the rest is history, you know?
An interesting, tie-in to what our guest, our upcoming guest, who will remain nameless at this time. No, fine, it's Jason. Jason and Carly's very first ever Broadway show was Godspell, starring Hannah Ellis, and they were so happy. And they got to meet Corbin Bleu, who they knew from High School Musical. I have the picture here somewhere. I should have
Corbin
given
Bleu
it.
played our Jesus. Oh my goodness, look at how tiny they are and how oh my goodness, we all look so young.
What are you trying to say? Okay, so isn't that cool though? Like, I don't know. It just feels very. Sometimes things feel very full circle. You know what I mean? And bringing you back here to Kalamazoo feels full circle. Like I remember having you in Jane Eyre and Trailer Park and Blood Brothers, and just thinking, this young artist is so talented, and I can't wait to see what the world has in store for her. And I feel the same way about my kids, and then having them come to see you in your Broadway debut, which is also their first Broadway show. You know what I mean? There's just all these little nuggets of,
And then they're gonna go to New York. We'll all be at their Broadway debut.
right? And they will say, this Tony Ward is great, but it's nothing compared to how I felt at Farmers Alley Theater.
Yeah. I mean, Farmers Alley Theater makes amazing theater. And I think, when I talk about, my hometown theater, right? Farmers Alley Theater, it's spoken of with such love, but also just so much respect because you really create amazing material with amazing performers. I mean, I watched Bright Star last year. I cried, I laughed. It was so excellent. It was so good.
Thank you.
I'm just it's amazing to have such a high level of artistry in Kalamazoo, Michigan. And honestly, I took it for granted growing up in Kalamazoo, all of the art that we had available to us. And I think people do who live there. It's like, well, of course, we just have this really great theater here. And it's like, most people don't have that. Most people have to go to one of the major New York or Chicago's or, to find that. And it's right there in Kalamazoo.
I have to give credit to the city of Kalamazoo, like all of the people, you know what I mean? Just the community in general, so supportive of the arts, people, businesses,
Yeah.
organizations, right? And then just to the team, you know what I mean? There's so many people that work so hard, directors, designers, actors, crew, musicians, stage managers, you know what I mean? We have to give credit to all of them. There's so many people, our board of directors, etc. But yeah, I mean, we feel very fortunate to have all of that support and to be able to present Kalamazoo with high quality professional theater.
Yeah, it's really special. It's unusual. And 15 years, did you say you're celebrating 15-year anniversary?
I don't think I mentioned that. Yes, so you are headlining our fundraiser to celebrate our 15th anniversary season. Yep, which comes to a close soon. Rent is our last, Rent the musical is our final main stage production. We have a children's theater production after that called She Persisted. But yeah, I'm just so grateful to have you to help us celebrate that and to be our headliner. And speaking of, tell us a little bit about maybe some of the specific songs that you're going to sing.
Oh my goodness. You are gonna wanna come sing this concert. When I was putting together this list of songs, I was just putting together things that I love, things that people love hearing, songs that I love singing. So you're gonna hear from my Broadway debut, Godspell. I'm gonna sing my actual Broadway debut solo again. So it's like bringing part of Broadway back with me, So if you weren't there and heard it, you're going to hear it on May 12th or 13th. So I am singing from that. I'm singing from Bright Star, of course, Steve Martin's musical that I got to originate. But we're also doing so many classics, songs you love, like from Guys and Dolls and Carousel and Into the Woods and Seussical, the musical, and just so many great songs that we love. They're in the canon of music theater, and there's a reason we sing them again and again. And then we also have some special surprises, and I'm telling you, you have to be there to experience them. Whoever shows up to these 2 evenings of performances, they are going to experience and like have special surprises that no one else is gonna have.
Wow.
So I know we're like teasing it out, but it's true. And it's gonna be so much fun.
I'm so excited. So I get to sing with you, which is going to be a joy and a pleasure. My wife Deneen is going to sing. Jason's going to sing. Do you want to say anything else about anyone else who might be performing with you?
So you may know my family. Not only am I bringing the Koch family into this, of course, I've somehow like bartered and begged my way into you all singing with me, but I have also convinced my family to come and play with me, sing with me. So that also hasn't happened in quite some time. And if you know my family, the Schubkegel family, my siblings, I tease, but they are all taller than me and more talented than me. But that's actually not actually, that's not teasing. Both of those things are true. I'm the shortest in my family, and then also, like, everyone is so talented. My sister, who's gonna be playing and singing with us, is playing with Yo-Yo Ma this week. You know what I mean? Like, she's coming in from Chicago. I've got another sister coming in from Nashville. Like, I'm calling in the troops to create just this beautiful, wonderful evening of music. Honestly, we're just gonna have so much fun. I always say that if we're not having fun, like, what are we doing
Oh,
here? You
so much
know?
fun. Hi, Judy. Thank you for watching. I'm so glad you're going to be there.
Hi, Judy.
And I saw Ashley earlier. Thank you for it. Nat agreed.
Nat
Another
degree.
talented musical family, the Zagree family. I talk all the
Yes.
time. Nat, miss you and love you. My family, of course, we're just very proud to be able to perform together, and we feel like, very lucky to do that. And a lot of people are like, "Oh, the Koch family," but it's like the Shoot Cable family is actually the OGs. You know what I mean? You guys are amazing. I mean, you're all multi-talented too, like multiple instruments, singing, like all sorts of, you know what I mean? Your mom, your dad, your siblings. It's kind of phenomenal. Like there's something in the blood or like the water or the bones. Like what do you think caused that? Why are you guys so darn artistically talented?
Something happened. I know. I was like, some well water that we all drank. No, I have 10 siblings. So if you don't know that about me, I have 10 siblings. And truly, I think when there are so many of you, you just have a built-in band at all times. So
Or a
you
baseball
always have a
team.
jam band or a baseball or two basketball teams that can
Right.
play each
Right.
other, or,
Yep.
the possibilities are endless. Yeah, I always joke I should have had more friends growing up and not so many instruments, but that is truly a joke because, yeah, we just grew up playing music together all the time. We were encouraged by our parents, and here we are, you
That's
know?
that's what I was gonna say. It's gotta come from the parents. Deneen and I used to sing to Jason and Carly in the womb. Like they just grew up with music. And so your parents, Fred and Denise, who I love, and many people watching this know and love, that just must have been so much of their life, right? Just to sort of like play music and sing music and just have music, just like as such an integral part of raising their children. That's gotta be it.
Yeah, we always talk about how music should be fun. It should just be a part of life. It's not a chore. It's not like now we're going to sit down and play music. It's just like, I'm sure this happens at in your home too with your family. It's like someone's just always kind of singing a tune. Someone sits down and just starts playing something. Like music is fun. It's just part of the culture of your family. So I'm really lucky that I got to experience that. And if you come on May 12th or 13th, you too will get to experience that. Yeah, we have a lot
Indeed.
of fun stuff set up.
If you're just tuning in, I'm Jeremy. This is Hannah. We are talking about a fundraising event that is going to happen on May 12th and 13th at Farmers Alley Theater. Tickets available at farmersalleytheater.com or by calling 269-343-2727. And there's food and drinks and tons of amazing entertainment from this gifted Broadway star and her family and my family. I'm so excited to perform with you. So I want to give our viewers a little insight into just how talented you are, Miss Hannah. So tell us a little bit. We found a video. We found it. It was just like underneath.
Oh.
It was underneath a floorboard. We found this video that you did for Playbill.com. Just going
Oh,
back to
yeah.
your to Bright Star, where you originated the role of Margot. Just tell us a little bit about like how this video came to be, and a little bit, maybe just a teeny bit about what the audience is about to see.
Sure. So it sounds like you unearthed the video Asheville, which was the song that was the main song that I originated in this musical that was on Broadway called Bright Star. And it was written by Steve Martin. Yes, that's
That's
Steve
Steve
Martin, the
Martin.
funny guy with the banjo, and Edie Brickell. You might be a fan of Edie Brickell as a pop artist. And for fun, Playbill asked me to take the song and rearrange it. So we had, I think, 2 days to put this together. I arranged the song for five instruments, I think, or six instruments, maybe five. I can't remember anymore. And recorded it. And we did it all just like in one day and used a little video magic, which you're about to see, I think.
I can't wait.
When you get to Asheville, write me if you will. Tell me how you're doing, how it's treating you. Do you like your new job? Did you find a new love? Is it everything that you were dreaming of? Ooh, if it don't work out, ooh, if it don't work out, ooh, you can turn around and come on back to me. Come on back to me. You can come on home to me. It won't be the same here. Without you I'll be fighting tears. You were over in the war, I fought 'em off before. I'll just stay on the lookout, and I'll listen for the sound of your old 34 Ford coming down the road. Ooh, if it don't work out, ooh, if it don't work out, ooh, you can turn around, and come on back to me. Come on back to me. You can come on home to me. When you get to Asheville, write me if you will. Let me know that you still think about me.
Yes.
So Farmer's Alley wasn't able to afford the human cloning machine that I asked them to buy for this. So
I was
had
gonna
to in
I was
that's
gonna
why we're doing
ask
a
you,
fundraiser.
like, where did you find so many singers and musicians that looked so much like you?
This is why we're doing a gala, to raise money so that they can afford cloning machines so that I can come and do that song. Now, I actually invited my family to take I needed human bodies where I could not be physically present. Uh, so we will be doing some version of that. That's a fun video though.
Hi, Anita. I'm glad you love that video.
Hi.
That was amazing. I actually remember watching that back when it first aired. No, when it first was posted.
Yeah.
And thinking, God, that was so cool. And it's still cool to this day. That was awesome. Yeah, and I guess your siblings kind of look like you, so we'll get some of that magic back.
Yeah, when I said I had 10 siblings, I didn't mean that I was one of, like, I don't even know what you call 7 septuplets. Is that
Septuplets, right?
septuplets? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
No, I
Yeah,
actually
no.
have just 10 regular siblings.
Are there any twins?
Yeah, actually we have one set of twins.
Okay, so one
Boys.
set of twins. But you're not one. You're
Yeah.
not a twin.
No.
Okay.
I'm a septuplet.
Right. Right. Other than that. Okay, that was amazing. I love it. I love it. It was so fun. And so yeah, that is some of the talent you're going to see if you get a ticket to this fundraising event on May 12th and 13th. It's kind of phenomenal, like how multi-talented you are, and I think our audiences are going to
Thank
be
you.
just blown away to watch you and your family and shine up there. So I'm very excited. Speaking of family members, why don't we bring out our other special guest, Mr. Jason Koch.
Hello there. Hi, Hannah.
Hi, Jason. It's so good to see you.
Good to see you too. I'm so excited to get to do this with you. Hello, other man I've never seen before.
Nice
Hi.
to meet you. Your
Yes.
check is in the mail. Hey, so do you think you could do a video like that, Jason? You're pretty multi-talented.
I would have to. I really have to take up those. What is that? Mandolin or I got to take that up.
Yep.
And I think I could do those couple chords on guitar and figure
Little
something
piano.
out.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Hand
mean,
claps.
at least in high school I did those a cappella covers. I would sing all the lines, and I would even beatbox too and do like the drums. So that was sort of my little arranging thing. But I do need to sharpen my instrument skills, I think.
Yes, Hannah, Jason beatboxes. So can you beatbox, Hannah?
Hey, yeah, you're lucky you're telling me that just now because if I knew that before, it would be in this show. We
It's
still
not
have
too late.
time,
Yep.
so
Okay.
It's not too late.
Let me
We're
know.
adding- We're gonna add that. Jason, tell us a little bit about what you are going to be doing with Hannah.
Yes, I get to sing a duet with Hannah, which, funnily enough, is from the show that will open the season at the University of Michigan next year. Luck to be a lady, and I'll know. We're going to do a little Guys and Dolls mashup, and that is the fall show that I will be auditioning for in August back at school when I'll be a junior, which is crazy. But thank you, Nani. Hi.
Well, just saw a note from Kathy Muley. She's watching. Hi, Kathy.
But yes, I get to do a little duet with you, and I'm so excited because during Bright Star, when I played Billy, and when you came and saw it, I was just so excited that you were there, and a part of me really wished that maybe we got to do a duet like that similarly. So I'm very excited that it will be in this show.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we've arranged like a couple. We're duetting in the show, sort of a bunch, and we've made these amazing mashups. So Jason and I will be singing from Guys and Dolls, a mashup of two songs. So it's songs that you've heard before and but they're done in new ways.
Yes.
So I think that you're going to enjoy like the little twist that we're putting on some familiar tunes.
And then you're singing a duet with Deneen, Jason's mom, and that's also from Guys and Dolls, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Guys and Dolls gets a double show feature. It's a great show. I didn't know it was your opener for University of Michigan. We should just film this, send it in, say he needs to be Sky.
I'll use it as my
Hello.
own. I'm way ahead of you, I promise. Yep.
Yeah.
Got it.
Janine and I are singing, she's singing Sarah Brown and I'm singing Adelaide. So you'll hear part of If I Were a Bell, you'll hear a part of Bushel and a Peck. So if you like Guys and Dolls, you're going to have a fantastic evening, all while holding a glass of wine, I might add, just like Jeremy's doing.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, right.
Now, I want to also mention another special guest that you will be singing with, very, very special to you, Whitney Weiner.
Whitney said yes to doing this. How did I talk you all into this? I
We
mean,
must like you or something. I don't know.
I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, something. I owe you guys favors. Yeah. So Whitney is singing. We're gonna sing from Susical, but also like we're also gonna get to sing as a group. You're gonna hear some big like group singing.
Yep.
So there's a variety of like solos, duets, trios, group singing. We're definitely gonna keep it interesting. And yeah, Whitney's gonna
Whitney
sing
Weiner,
with us, and she's
of
just
course, like one of Farmers Alley's favorites. I mean, she's played so many leads. She's just another phenomenal talent. And so Deneen, Whitney, Jason, and I are going to be backing you up, Hannah, on some of those Godspell songs like Bless the Lord and their big Godspell medley. So yes, I'm practicing. I'm actually practicing right now. I'm listening to my part as we speak.
You know what's funny is we had a little rehearsal and I made him a plunk track so we could do all of our, just so that we had all of our notes. Hey, Dad, we were plunking it out. We were doing our notes. I will do my best to hold down the bass part. We'll see how it goes. But yes, I'm very excited for all the harmonies and the.
Godspell is a huge singing show. It's deceptively difficult.
Oh, yeah.
I know when we were looking at a list of songs, I was like, everyone beware. The Godspell stuff is actually, it was rearranged vocally for the revival, which is the version that I did. And so all the arrangements there are kind of new too. Just vocally, a little bit more lush, a little bit more rhythmic. So it's gonna be really fun. Also, have we talked about we're gonna have a band?
Oh, yeah.
I'm so excited. So Chris Gray on piano, Jude Fleischman on drums, and Neil Lensenmayer on bass. And they're going to be our core jazz trio, and they're phenomenal. They played multiple shows at Farmers Alley. Love each of them so much. But then sometimes we're going to have some guest musicians. Right? Is that right, Hannah?
I mean, you're gonna have to come and find out. And if you want to see us Friday, you should go right now. And I mean, like, stop watching us. Just click off of what I'm saying right now and go get your ticket for Friday, because the last time I looked, I think there were like 8 tickets left or something for Friday.
Friday's almost gone. Saturday the 13th, you have your
so
best bet. If you're watching this right now and you're like, ooh, this sounds amazing, which it does,
yeah,
then you're going to want to go and grab a ticket for Saturday, May 13th. The food
yeah.
and drinks start at 6:30. The performance starts at 7:30. That's for Friday as well.
Yeah, and this ticket really is going toward not just benefiting your amazing local theater, but it's going toward benefiting your wine intake for the evening, and light bites and just a whole experience. It's really going to be something fun. If you're someone who enjoys the theater, of course you're going to love it. But if you're thinking about bringing somebody who like doesn't go to the theater so often, this is an amazing night to do it. It's just going to be so fun. Like, there's just nothing about it that's hard to listen to or to digest. It's just going to be an evening of joy. So, but if you were thinking like, oh, I want to come, and Friday was the day, you should go like snag those tickets right
Hurry.
now. And we're not live streaming. I'm sorry. We're not live streaming. This is like, you got to be there in the room for the magic. But you won't regret it.
The room where it happened.
Yeah.
It's going to be super professional and polished, but not stuffy. You know, as you can tell, Hannah is obviously extremely captivating, has an incredible personality. You get to hear her stories, you get to hear her sing, you get to all of that. But the thing I was going to mention is another special treat that you will get if you buy a ticket to this event is you get to hear our season 16 lineup.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, we are announcing our season.
I don't even know that.
You don't even know. You don't even know. You better be listening. You better be listening when our executive director, Rob Weiner, and our MC for the night tells everyone in the audience about it. And so I'm very excited to hear all the responses and the oohs and ahs when we announce all those titles. So that's another special thing that you will get if you get a ticket to this event. And I think that's also reason enough as well.
I mean, that's why I said yes to doing this. I was like, I have to hear your season early.
Yeah, Hannah called me. She's like, how can I find out what season 16 is before anyone else? And I was like, well, if you headline a fundraiser, you'd know first. And she was like, okay, I'm in.
I was like, I'm in. I'm totally in.
Okay. And I guess we have to say, we'll have to keep, there's a few other special guests, right? But we need to keep those secret, right?
I'm telling you, I know we can't tease it all out.
Okay.
Because you got to be there. And that's the magic of live theater. It's like, it's what happens in the room when we're all there. So yeah, more special things in the way, but get your tickets now.
One more special thing, Jason Koch is going to be playing an original song that he wrote. So I think that's really cool too.
And nobody knows what it is because I wrote it and you've never heard it before, but I'm very excited. It has always been a dream of mine to write new music and put it out. And for this, I wrote a bass chart for the first time, and I, notated some sheet music and ran a music rehearsal for the first time. And so I'm just really excited to be doing the things that I want to do. And it's thanks to this gala that I get to have those opportunities. So
is this the first time that one of your original songs will be performed in a public professional setting?
Yes, it is the first time professionally in a space. The only other time was for my papa when I first wrote a song for my papa in the church. But otherwise, it is this song. So thank you, Hannah, for letting that be a possibility.
I love it. So you're hearing new music as well in the evening. These are surprises that I'm getting surprised with right now.
Yes.
Well, if you haven't heard something in here that makes you want to buy a ticket, then you're just cuckoo. So rush right now online to farmersalleytheater.com or call 269-343-2727. Grab a ticket for either Friday, May 12th, which is almost sold out, or Saturday, May 13th. Food and drink starts at 6:30. The performance starts at 7:30. You get Hannah, you get Hannah's family, you get me and my family, Jason. You get to see some of our board members and some of our other team members. I want to shout out to my team for all of their support in helping to make this happen. Our board, our patrons, our sponsors, everyone. I'm just so grateful. And that's May 12th and 13th. I want to give a shout out to our producer of this event tonight, the amazing Julie Nemitz, who's been working behind the scenes to play the videos and bring Hannah and Jason into the screen here for you. And I just want to say again, thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. We hope to see you next weekend. And as always, just remember, we have to work together to make the world a better place. Thank you, Hannah. You're incredible. I can't wait to have you here soon and rehearse with you and perform with you. Jason, thank you for joining me. And everyone, thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the theater. Peace.
See you soon.